Hey there, WRC fans. If you are a player of the game or you just plain hate yourself, we have news from the WRC team. We have new stuff coming out. We've got new expansion, we got 2 DLCs, and a new rally pass coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned and we'll talk about that. But before that, welcome on in. My name is Jam, a streamer here on YouTube and on Twitch, and we do a lot of WRC content. And if you like any of that stuff and just enjoy good vibes and sim racing in general, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the like button down there. All right, with that being said, let's get started. This news came down from the EA Sports WRC website themselves. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up in the next little bit of the year, given that it's already halfway into the year. So we've got new Rally Pass content, which is usually going to be cosmetics, and we're looking at expansions coming out in October of 2024. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video here, we're going to talk about the Rally Pass really quick. The Rally Pass is it's kind of like a progression system. You don't have to pay for it. It's part of the game. You just have to keep playing to get different cosmetics and whatnot. We're going to be getting a bunch more on the end of this month, end of July, coming when the Season 6 starts. We're also going to get new moments in the game, which are really fun, like scenarios that you can run through. It's some predetermined stuff. You get a car that is provided to you. You get an objective. You got to do it at a certain time or survive it, depending on what the scenario is. You might have seen, if you scroll down through my videos, I've done a few videos of me doing some of the moments. So that's kind of one way you can play the game outside of your standard career mode, which honestly I really should get into. I haven't really gotten the time to get into that. And obviously the clubs and the time trials and all that, and the multiplayer aspects of the game, which is most of my playtime. My playtime is actually in the clubs, in the time trials, and in the lobbies, because a lot of my Twitch community plays WRC, so we play together. The important part, the meat of the video here, is the 2024 expansion. We're actually expecting a new expansion instead of a new game. I was kind of expecting this to happen, considering how much time and effort Codemasters has put in to create the WRC franchise, the current one that we're playing on. So for them to just up and leave and make up a whole new game for that seemed a little kind of excessive. I was really expecting something like this to happen, where they would just create an expansion and add more content into the existing game. Now, there are issues in the game still. I think this video is not exactly the best space to talk about it. When everything's overexposed and all that, that's a totally different can of worms. But what we're talking about here today is in October of 2024, we're expecting a new faction coming out on WRC, which would add new locations, new cars, and cosmetics. I do hope we get Latvia in there. Because as I'm recording this, Rally Latvia just happened like this past weekend, and we don't have that in the game yet. And that would be nice to be able to drive the stages that they were driving on IRL. New cosmetics and new cars. I'm hoping to get the Rally 2 GR Yaris, which is really new, that they just started putting in the WRC2 class this season of the real world WRC. We're also expecting a couple new DLCs after the fact, which you get for free after you buy the expansion. So instead of buying a new game outright, you just buy the expansion and you get the DLC. My only concern is the cost. I'm hoping that it's not so expensive that you're basically buying a new title. I believe I bought WRC, this particular WRC that we're playing on right now. I think I bought it at, what is it, $50 Canadian dollars or something like that. And if the expansion is at that price, then obviously that feels a little too excessive, but who knows? Everything's expensive nowadays. Breathing is expensive nowadays, so we can't really tell that nowadays. So that's kind of what we're expecting. We got an expansion coming in October. We've got DLC coming in the winter, and in spring we're going to be expecting another DLC, part of that existing expansion, meaning you only have to buy the one thing and you get all three things: the expansion, the 2 DLCs. As to why they didn't release them in one shot, I don't know. I feel like they're just it's highly possible that all these DLCs have been completed together with the expansion and just kind of holding it to have a content cycle. Because realistically, if the content expansion is 2023 and in DLC 1 and 2, they can technically just smash it all in like a December release and just send it, all three of them in one shot instead of October, winter, and then spring. Unless they are waiting for assets, right? Who knows? Maybe they're waiting for new livery designs for the next season, and whatnot. Potential new cars that we don't know about because of, there's been rumors in the IRL WRC of a Rally 4 Lancia. But yeah, I think that all about wraps up this video. It's a very short video just to announce what's going on. And I think that will be it. Stay tuned. We'll be streaming a lot of this game on here on YouTube as well as on Twitch. Recently on TikTok as well. So if you have me on any of those platforms, you'll see me doing the driving things. And I think with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next time. Bye.